Hello everyone, welcome back to my second channel. It's been a while since I posted on here, hasn't it? Actually, how long has it been? I haven't posted on this channel in 6 months, but in my defense, I've been busy. Dang, I didn't realize it's been that long, but my last video on this channel got 1.5 million views. That's pretty good for this channel. I don't know why I haven't posted on here in a while. I guess I feel like I have been prioritizing the main channel more and stuff like that, so I apologize if you live for the second channel content, but here I am again. I've got a LaCroix, and I want to try to do a Reddit video. It's kind of a thing that other YouTubers do. Shout out to Cody, kind of his thing on his second channel. I think PewDiePie does it too, so it's sort of his thing. A lot of people have it as their thing, and so now it's gonna be my thing too. Now on this channel, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna do one, and we'll see if it's fun, and then maybe I'll do more in the future. I want more things to post on this second channel because I do feel like I did put in a bit of an effort to make this second channel and to get it to where it is today, and then I stopped posting on it. So if you don't know, I have a subreddit. It's r/Danny Gonzalez, and people post on there fairly often, and I check it out once every couple days just to see what people are saying. And sometimes there's funny excuse me. And sometimes there's funny stuff on here, and sometimes there's like questions that people want to know about me and stuff like that, so maybe I can answer those and it would be interesting, or interesting to see my reaction to some of the things on here. So let's go ahead and look at my subreddit. Should I sort by hot or new? I feel like we probably want the cream of the crop for our first try, especially since there's not that many people posting on here right now, so we'll probably want to go for hot. This is the top thing on my subreddit. Behold the Gregma Nation. It was posted 15 hours ago. It says Alpha, Sigma, and Gregma. Yeah, I guess I am sort of the pinnacle of man. The absolute peak male that there could be. Maybe I should start making tutorials on how to be a Gregma male. And it'll basically just be a tutorial on how to act like me all the time. So basically what you're gonna wanna do in any social situation is try to avoid conversation as much as possible, because you know you're not very good at making conversation. If you're at like a restaurant or something and the waiter makes a mistake, maybe they bring you the wrong drink, it's important for you to apologize to them even if they misheard you, because it does feel like your fault, even if it's not your fault. If you wanna be on the top of the male hierarchy, it's important that you cannot grow a beard. I think that's the clear progression from Alpha to Sigma to Gregma. He starts off with a pretty full beard. It gets a little patchy when you get to Sigma. By the time you're Gregma, you're basically a baby. Danny should have one of these in every single corner of his room. Oh shit, he's got animated eyes. I don't know why that's necessary. When have you ever thought that like the one thing missing from my Christmas decorations is that their eyes can't move around and like follow me around the house? That's so scary. It does have beautiful blue eyes though. Did his pupils change size too? What the hell is going on? I don't understand why his eyes would need to move, and I definitely don't understand why his pupils would be getting bigger and smaller. Okay, this comment agrees with me. Oh, that's terrifying. I think I've seen that exact same eye animation on some Halloween animatronics. So yes, he absolutely should. Should I get one of those? I do have a giant nutcracker that I put in one video. It was a video with Drew. Yeah, this video. This huge ass nutcracker. I still own this, and I actually still have all of these nutcrackers also. They're just in my basement. So in a sense, I do kind of have this. I guess not in every single corner of my room. I was thinking a while ago it would be kind of funny if for one video, instead of having that in the background, I just hire somebody to dress up like that and like paint their face with like the smile and the rosy red cheeks and just stand perfectly still in the background for an entire video. But then I kind of feel like it would be like a waste of an entire video. Like no one would be paying attention to what I'm saying because they'd just be trying to figure out what the fuck is going on back there the whole time. Actually, you know what? I should plug that in. I just put the bulb back in this guy. A lot of people might not know this is a light up Christmas toy decoration. Not a toy. It's serious. There we go. That's kind of nice, huh? I'm kind of worried even that might be too distracting. Is that... He turned... What the fuck? Why did it turn off? Oh, what the hell, dude? The light bulb just burned out. That was so weird. It was like the second I looked away. Okay, well, guess we're not doing that. This post is called, Am I Crazy? Or, and the post reads, Is Danny kinda fine? I started watching Drew Gooden recently and then found Curtis and Danny's videos, and I'm surprised I never see fans mentioning his looks other than to say he looks young, or that he's just Drew. Am I some strange outlier, or just not part of this normal demographic? I don't think Drew or Curtis are attractive, it's just Danny. This is driving me insane. Yeah, I'm not gonna click on that, especially since it only has 7 upvotes. Just gonna upvote that. Here's a post that's a petition for me to do a Reddit video, and that's actually the reason why I'm doing this Reddit video is because I saw this post, and it's got 300 upvotes. So how could I not? And it's got 50 comments, all being like, yes please, I vote, infinite votes. What does Reddit video mean? Okay. I'm sure if he knew, he would have voted yes. Okay, this post says, sup, I like Greg, and it looks like a selfie. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is this just a guy posting a selfie? This looks like a selfie from like 2006, if it is. What's up? Just wanted to say hi from 2006. I know Danny hasn't started making YouTube videos yet, but I just wanted to hop in and say what's good. Love the content, dude, and I like Greg. Part of me thinks that this is maybe supposed to be a doppelganger, because this guy has a big nose, and anytime anyone sees someone with a big nose, they post it on the subreddit saying it's a doppelganger. But there is a doppelganger label for this subreddit that this person did not use. They just put it in general. Okay, let's see what the comments say. Maybe someone can glean what this is supposed to mean. Someone said, A, it's Curtis. I guess they're probably talking about the guy with the curly hair. Is this meant to look like me and Curtis? Don't really think it particularly looks like either of us. Oh, this is when me and Curtis met in 2006. This is from that video where we sort of linked up as 12-year-olds and made a vlog together. I forgot. This was actually our first collab. I was so nervous, you can tell by the way I'm standing. Person said, screw Apple products, we're using potato products over here. And then the original poster commented back, indeed. So he seems to know that this is a shitty picture and he's proud of it. Okay, this is sick. I actually commented on this. This is from 3 days ago. I built Danny's old setup in Minecraft. This person like modeled this room in Minecraft, but the way that I used to have it set up, added all the decorations and stuff. I don't even know how you do some of this shit in Minecraft. Maybe they have it modded or something, but they got the Greg letters and the shelf and the nutcracker, the curtains. It looks very good. I commented on it and I said, why is my comment not top comment? My comment is like 5 comments down, even more than that. Wait, where is my comment? My comment's like almost at the bottom. You guys know this is me, right? Hey, people on my subreddit, this is me, Danny Gonzalez. I even have a thing under my name that says, it's me, Danny, I'm Danny. If I comment on something, upvote it, all right? How embarrassing is that? I don't even have the top comment on my own friggin' subreddit. Let's see what other people are saying. Where the fuck do you get a little cactus? That's solid callback. Someone responded like, honestly, I assume Chisels and Bits mod. Like this person is really so aggressively asking where they got the little cactus on the shelf. Where the fuck did you get that? I've been searching in Minecraft for years for a little cactus. Person's probably like, dude, take it easy, man. It's probably just a mod. Dude, that's amazing. How long did it take? No response. He's probably all crafting something else. Someone else's room. Maybe he'll do a different room in my house. Maybe my bedroom. I don't think I've ever showed that in a video, so it would actually be very disturbing if they were able to do that. Oh, someone said, if you subscribe and don't turn on notifications, are you potentially Greg instead of truly Greg, or are you just Grr? The EG can only be acquired by clicking on the bell icon. Okay, so are you like potentially Greg, or are you like half Greg? You're just Grr. I think I voted on this. I think I voted GR. But now that I think about it, I mean, like, I guess you're probably more just like a potential Greg, or like a Greg in training, or like a beta Greg. You know what? I'm gonna comment on this. I'm gonna set the record straight. You're beta Greg. And the alpha Gregs and the sigma Gregs have their notifications on. Actually, maybe alpha Gregs are subscribed with notifications on, and sigma Gregs are also subscribed to this channel with their notifications on. I think that makes the most sense. It's that time of year again. Time to play I'm Gonna Kill Santa Claus. Did you guys know that this is my most viewed video on YouTube? I think just a few months ago, it passed one of my Troom Troom videos, and now it's my most viewed video. I'm Gonna Kill Santa Claus has 17 million views, compared to 15 million, 13 million are my other most viewed videos. 17 million views! And it's not even like one of my regular videos. It's a music video. I should make more music videos. I haven't made one in a long time. I have a few songs that are like straight up done, and I've just been kind of like putting off making music videos for them. I should do that. It just takes a lot of time to plan, you know? But I have a lot of fun doing them, and it could become my new most viewed video, so why not? Maybe I should give it a go. Danny has spooky songs and this song. It's official. We need a Thanksgiving song from him ASAP. I think I thought about doing that once. I thought about like releasing a project of like spooky songs, and one of them was gonna be called November 1st. That was actually sort of like a diss on Thanksgiving and November as a whole, because like, you know, if you think about a spooky guy, his favorite day of the year is Halloween, and then probably his least favorite day would be the day after that, where everyone goes back to normal and pretends that shit never happened. Actually, let me see if I can find that, because I know that I started making part of it when I just have it private on my SoundCloud. This was like years ago. Yeah, November 1st, 2 years ago. I don't think I finished making this, but forgive the singing. This was definitely a rough draft.
Yesterday I saw so many sexy cats, but today I just see normal cats. What's up with that? Yesterday I walked around dressed in a witch's hat. When I tried that shit today, everybody laughed. Why can't I?
So that probably answers your question of whether or not I'll make a Thanksgiving song. Fuck Thanksgiving. Fuck Thanksgiving. Someone commented under this, I don't have Thanksgiving, what's it like? And then he responded with kind of a sweet little explanation of Thanksgiving. Well, it's just a lot of food and your family getting together. Turkey is normally the go-to for the main dish, but my family makes stuffing and mashed potatoes and roast some veggies, and we eat until we can physically eat no more. Then we have some pumpkin pie. This post just turns into like a really sweet post about the meaning of Thanksgiving. It's about giving thanks. That's really the heart of it. Wait, what was this post about again? Killing Santa Claus. That's right. Okay. Does anyone still watch Danny's videos that came out 2 or 3 years ago? Looks like everyone does watch my videos that came out 2 or 3 years ago. That's kind of sweet. I have a few of my videos that are like favorites that I go back to and watch just for like nostalgia every once in a while. Especially videos that I filmed with other people, like my collabs with Drew or Curtis, or like videos from tour. If I'm feeling especially nostalgic. I guess some of them aren't even my videos, but like I'll go back and watch the Gooby video every once in a while if I want a good laugh. It's just kind of fun. And sure, maybe it is a little bit narcissistic to be enjoying my own videos, but I do it for nostalgia, just to kind of remember what it was like to be on the road with my boys or hanging out with my boys and having a good time. How did Danny get into music? I know he majored in computational media and that he's always wanted to do comedy and videos, but I don't know if he's ever mentioned how he got into playing guitar, writing, or producing music. I'm really into music, so I would like to know more about that. That's actually kind of a good question. I don't think I've ever been asked that before, or I don't think I've ever answered that before. I don't think he's ever answered that, but I know that he made music on one of his childhood YouTube channels, so I think it's safe to say he's been into it for a while. That's true. I did. I wonder what the first like musical thing I ever posted on YouTube was that I produced. I think the first bit of music I ever posted on YouTube was this video.
Hope we don't skid. What was that? We hit a kid.
Produced by yours truly. I started making music for 2 reasons, actually. One, because I wanted to make videos like this. I wanted to make music for videos that I was gonna make with my friends, because we had a YouTube channel together. But I think that the reason that I actually downloaded FL Studio, which is what I started making music in, is because I listened to Skrillex in high school, and I wanted to make dubstep like Skrillex. Well, let me see if I can find some of that, actually. I know I posted it on an old SoundCloud account. Let's see, this is the first thing I ever posted on SoundCloud. So probably one of the first things I ever made. This was 10 years ago, sometime in 2011. I would have been a junior in high school at the time, probably. This is when I started making music. Oh, shit. I don't know what vibe that is. It's got a little something to it. Let's see, happy song. I didn't know what I was doing at the time. I don't think I understood how music genres worked. I think I just sort of just played notes. Okay, here's dubstep. Yeah, this was 10 years ago. I've got tracks called Dubstep, Dubstep 2, Dope Step. This is when I was getting into Skrillex. Dude, I haven't listened to this in so long, but like I remember making this. That's so weird. What is SpongeBob remix?
I hope my horrible ugliness won't be a distraction to you.
Not at all, boy. Not at all, boy. Not at all, not at all, not at all.
Okay, that shit actually, that goes hard. Oh my god. So yeah, that's how I got into music. Okay, this is the kind of meme I like to see. This is like a real ass meme. Facebook and Meta. Why doesn't this have any comments? This should have more upvotes and more comments. This is an actual meme related to my videos. Topical. Very nice. Danny looking a little different here. Okay, I've gotten a lot of comments saying I look like the new Buzz Lightyear, and honestly, I think I see it. Let's compare here. This is a picture of my face from a thumbnail. And then here's the new Buzz Lightyear. We both have the blue eyes. I think the eyebrows are pretty similar. I get it. I see why people are saying it. I'm gonna cut this fool's face out and I'm gonna put it on my face. And then we'll see how it looks. Dude, that does look like me. It's me. Wow. That actually could be a cartoon version of me. I should say though, this happens every time Pixar comes out with a new movie. People tweet me saying that the main character looks like me. For some reason, every male Pixar character, or like, I feel like any animated movie now, for some reason, has to have like brown hair and blue eyes and a pronounced nose. Of course, people send me this guy all the time from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. People have sent me this guy before, the guy from Ratatouille that I look like. People are even sending me this guy. He's not even a human being. I don't know why Pixar's style is just me. Oh shit, we got a controversial post over here. This person is aggressive. Reindeers don't have paws. This actually makes me so mad. In the song I'm Gonna Kill Santa Claus, he says, when I hear those reindeer paws, I swear to God it makes me so angry. He was so pissed off that he put an extra syllable in angry. I am angry! Okay, here's the thing. I know reindeer don't have paws now. The funny thing is, I wrote this line because there's that Christmas song that's like up on the rooftop, reindeer paws, whatever. So I wrote that part kind of as a reference to that song and because I needed something that rhymed with Santa Claus. Come to find out, that line isn't even talking about their paws. It's talking about reindeer pausing. Like up on the rooftop, the reindeer, they pause. They stop for a second. I thought it was someone hearing clap, 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 reindeer pause. But I don't think I've ever officially written out the lyrics to that song anywhere. I'm Gonna Kill Santa Claus. So for all this person knows, and for all anyone knows, I could be also saying pause as in when I hear the reindeer pause. Like when I hear them stop on my roof, that's when I'm gonna break the law. It's true that I was misinformed while writing the lyric, but I do think that it holds up because you can just change the version of pause and it's fine. Santa's reindeer are just built different. You know what? That's a fair response too. They can also fly. So it's like, you know, reindeer can't really fly in real life. So maybe that he can fly and he also has paws instead of hooves for some reason. This video is sponsored by Raycon, specifically Raycon's new everyday earbuds. These are them. It's the same great company that have been making these high quality earbuds that are half the price of other premium audio brands, but now they're even more convenient. They've got a better design, better sound quality, an improved rubber oil look and feel, and a built-in microphone for taking calls. All in all, they're great earbuds. These things fit really well. Both Laura and I will go for runs wearing these. I could be running for like an hour with these things in my ears and they won't fall out. They actually come with a bunch of different size of the gel ear tips so that you can find the right size for you. And all in all, these are just high quality earbuds. They're designed well. They don't like feel like cheap and like they're gonna fall apart. They feel sturdy. They come in a nice case that charges them. They offer 8 hours of playback time and 32 hours of battery life. And if for some reason these aren't the right earbuds for you, they do offer a 45-day happiness guarantee. So if you're looking for some new wireless earbuds, whether you have wired ones right now, which are not ideal for any sort of like active activity, or if you just need to replace your current ones, I definitely recommend you check out the Raycon everyday earbuds. All you gotta do is click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/furious to unlock some exclusive deals up to 20% off of your Raycon order. Again, that's the link in the description, or buyraycon.com/furious, and you can get up to 20% off your order on some Raycons. Thanks to Raycon for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out Raycon. All right, well, you know what? I think that I had a pretty good time making this video, and maybe I'll do another. Let's see how it does. Let's see if people like it. Please post some more on the subreddit. Give me a little bit more material to work with. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. All right, guys, it's time to watch another motivational TikTok account, but I think this one's got a pretty interesting twist. This dude's name is William Knight, and I've seen a few of his TikToks, but most of these I'm gonna be blind reacting to, thanks to Robert. He has curated many of these TikToks. This dude seems to be all about motivation, opening your mind, opening your third eye, so to speak. He's all about making you think, to the point where I gotta say it's more than just his words that make you think. Let's take a look.
Breathe in.
Okay.
Today's message comes from an old Chinese proverb. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap.
Okay.
If you want happiness for a day, go fishing.
Cool.
If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. But if you want happiness for a lifetime, then help someone else.
Okay.
Today I want you to breathe out as much love and kindness as possible.
Okay, dude, thank you, but I'm not I'm not used to holding my breath that long, damn. Guess it was only 30 seconds, but that kind of hurt.
Instead of focusing so much energy on how can I make myself happy, focus on how can I be of service.
Okay. Very nice message, you know? If you want to be truly happy and live a fulfilling life, dedicate yourself to helping others. Love the sentiment. There's a lot going on in the video besides that. I don't know if you noticed. First of all, he tried to kill me. Then we got the outfit. Now, I gotta say, I respect the sort of non-sequiturs we got going on here. No single garment in this outfit is related to any other garment. It's actually quite impressive. You've got the 360 Yankees hat, which I've never seen before. And I don't watch a lot of baseball, so I don't know if this is a thing. I have to say, I don't think it is. Maybe there's one special player that wears this hat. You've got the infield, you've got the outfield, and then you've got this guy who is actually on the Yankees. But he's in the outer outfield, which is actually in a forest 300 miles away from the stadium where these 360-degree brim hats. And the little buckle he added on the hat to make it look kind of like a pilgrim hat, I think is really working in his favor. Then you've got the black leather gloves, the ruffled black shirt, which I'm getting like vampire pirate vibes from, and then his mesmerizing eyes. I can't tell if these are colored contact lenses or if he really just has that beautiful of eyes, but it almost feels like you have to watch this video multiple times to even get the really nice message that he's giving you. No wonder he has such good engagement. This video has almost 300,000 likes. It's because you have to watch this video multiple times to even realize he's saying something. Because for the first half of the video, you're like, what is going on here? Also, what is up with that tree in the background? Is there a face on that tree? Is that a person? Did he manifest somebody into a tree? It's actually a player of the opposing baseball team that the Yankees are playing today. You're allowed to use magic in the outfield, actually, and he was unfortunately not able to defend himself. Okay, another video where the fit is looking redonkulous, and the caption is, "There's no such thing as a coincidence."
Breathe in.
Oh no, okay, alright.
A wise man once said, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle.
Thank you.
Is the human soul on fire?
Beautiful.
So light her up.
Get it. You're just standing there. Tell me to breathe. Please tell me to breathe. Okay, goddamn, dude. He was taunting me at the end there, I think. Are you dead yet? I think that my body trying to conserve oxygen actually prevented me from fully listening to what he was saying there. The only way to do great work is what you love. Be passionate about what you do. That's great. And I can tell that William Knight loves what he does. I do truly get the vibe that he is very inspired doing these, wearing the absolute sickest outfits ever in the middle of the forest. Actually, as I felt my body depleting of oxygen and my eyes were rolling back into my head, I noticed how sparkly his shirt is. That is a very nice sparkly shirt. Okay, I'm glad at least the comments are with me. Bro, just let me breathe, I'm gonna die. He was trying to end me. 360 Yankee brim is diabolical. Yeah, I mean, this has gotta be like the final form of a baseball hat. I can't see it getting any more intense than this, aside from becoming a 3D 360 brim, where the brim is a full sphere around your head. That'd be pretty cool. All right, let's keep on going here. There's no such thing as a coincidence. I wonder if that's his catchphrase.
There is no such thing as a coincidence. The fact that you're watching this video means you are energetically aligned with me and this message.
Well, I would argue that since Robert actually put these videos together and he found this TikTok, William, you must be energetically aligned with Robert, actually. Robert, maybe you should reach out to this guy.
Your thoughts create your reality. But you already knew that. Yet, you still live a life that you dread.
Excuse me.
That is because
Yo! Oh my god. What happened to her?
you still live a life that you dread.
Excuse me.
My guy traumatized her. What did she scream about? At first I was like, oh, he surprised her and that's why she was scared, but she ran up to him from behind. If anything, William should have been scared. What right does she have to run up behind him and then scream at him like he spooked her? And William's not even looking that outlandish today, so you can't blame it on his outfit either. This is pretty tame for him. He's just wearing a turtleneck sweater. Maybe she was so surprised by his hypnotizing eyes, or maybe the energy just radiating off of him like vaporized her or something. My guy actually turned her into a tree with that stare. This actually reminds me, have you guys seen that video of the dude with the curly red hair surprising that woman?
And he threw flakes in it.
Mommy, put the stuff down and then you throw this.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is basically the same video, except the woman who gets scared should actually burst into flames when she sees him, I think. I'm amazed by his composure. The fact that she screams at him, and he just goes back to talking to the camera.
Excuse me.
That is because
He's like, just another day of people seeing me and screaming violently. That's actually super impressive.
breathe in,
I feel like the breathing thing is supposed to be calming. It is a little bit scary to me and kind of triggers my flight or fright. Flight or fright. Did I say flight or fright? You either run away or you get scared. Fight or flight is what it's called. I also kind of feel like I'm being hypnotized. He's getting my body and mind to slow down so he can incept my brain with whatever ideas he wants. Luckily, they seem to be pretty tame ideas. He actually seems to just be a nice guy that is trying to make my life better. But if in the wrong hands, this could be truly evil. Okay, what I want you to do is commit voter fraud. I'm gonna need you to register a fake person at the DMV, then get that person's mail set to your address.
breathe in. A wise man once said,
Oh no, dude, this video is 1 minute and 8 seconds long. I'm not gonna hold my breath for this whole time. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna hold my breath. Go hypnotize someone else. What do we call this here that he does at the beginning of every video? He just glides towards the camera. It's like kind of a millennial pause, but there's another sort of je ne sais quoi built into it. Sort of this demonic poltergeist-esque glide in towards the camera. The possessed millennial pause. Anyway, I'm pretty awkward, guys.
as soon as you wake up every single morning, I want you to relax. Don't grab your phone. Don't move. This simple act is reprogramming your subconscious mind because your mind is still in a theta brainwave.
Did you just call me a beta? Your mind is still in a beta brainwave. I was not expecting this dude to be like an alpha male. Oh, he said theta. There's theta males now too? Yeah, you got your alpha males, sigma males, beta males, theta brains. What brainwave is my brain supposed to be in?
Every morning, I will guide you to your dream reality, reprogramming your subconscious mind. The link is in the bio. Breathe out.
Oh my god, dude, that was so long to hold your breath. If anyone out there was holding their breath, I'm sorry that you're dead now. Also, why does he breathe out when he says breathe out? Was he holding his breath for that entire video too? That's amazing. He also looks like he almost forgot to say it there for a sec, which is a terrifying thought. We could have all been holding our breaths forever. Anyway, see you next time. Oh shit, and remember to breathe. Remember to breathe and blink, guys. You need to do that. He just saved 100,000 people's lives. Oh no, this one's got the creepy tree in it again. Are there any comments about this tree? The Brim Reaper, someone called him. Accurate. He did kill that lady. Okay, lots of comments begging him to let them breathe, so this is gonna be another good one. Oh yeah, anyone else notice the tree face? Just me? Okay. Okay. Because I was kind of worried that I was the only person that saw it. Like there was some kind of energetic connection between me and the tree, but I'm glad other people are seeing it too.
I am now on a new platform called Snapchat. Send me photos of your cats and dogs.
I like that he says I'm posting an app called Snapchat, like most people don't know what Snapchat is. But, you know, to be fair, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he spends a lot of time in this forest. I don't even know if he has a phone. He could just be, like, recording this video on a tree somehow. I wouldn't doubt him having that sort of ethereal power. And you know what? I don't think I will send him a picture of my dogs. You know, I trust the guy, and I think he's giving some nice advice for the most part, but he's gonna try to curse them or something. Or maybe take control of their bodies or something like that, and I can't have that. My dog walking around in a Yankees infinite brim hat? No thank you. He's gonna turn my dog into a boxwood.
Always remember who checks in on you when you go quiet.
Okay, speaking of dog, he just has a dog all of a sudden. This was the first person to send him a dog on Snapchat. You fell for the trap, dude. When you send him a dog on Snapchat, he can manifest it into his woods. It's not your dog anymore, sorry.
Always remember who checks in on you when you go quiet. That's love.
Dude, this is so true though, because my dogs always check in on me when I go quiet.
Today's message. Go back to your childlike perspective. Get excited over the bugs, the planes, and the trees. The more you focus on the little miracles, the more you attract the big ones.
Yeah, do you want to address the child and the figures in cloaks? What's going on in this one, man? You know, this is a very interesting character, guys. This is weird. There's so much going on in these videos. For one, he's giving this energetic advice on how to live your life and manifest things. He also appears to be advertising some app, his Grand Rising app, which I guess is some kind of meditation app. But then there's all of the extra stuff, which I'm sure some of it is kind of an act to get engagement, and then some of it is not. Like, I'm sure whatever he's doing with this child and the cloaked figures is just kind of like a weird thing he added to the video to get people to comment on it. And of course, yes, people are commenting, where do you get the kids? Which, you know, it's kind of a weird thing to ask. And it's almost like maybe you're reaching more people because of those things, but I worry that they're actually not getting the message that you want to get across because there's so much going on in your videos. A lot of people who commented this, where are you getting these kids, probably are not even paying attention to what you're saying. Okay, what is going on here? This is a slideshow of images. The first one is a comment that says, it's so sad that this guy drowned. He was kind of funny. Then there's another image of a funeral for him. Then we have a bunch of pictures of him with wings. Maybe he's in heaven. Does the caption say anything to clarify? There is no such thing as a coincidence. The fact that you're watching this video means that Robert is energetically aligned with me and this message. Listen to my guided meditation to shift your dream reality. Okay, but did you die? He's figured out how to post from beyond the grave. So I don't know why people were commenting that he drowned, but the pictures don't really seem to confirm or deny that he drowned. They don't directly address it, and if you were to think he was alive, then these pictures obviously just show him alive, but if you think he's died, then all of these pictures confirm is that he's now a flying demon. Oh great, now we have an article. What happened to William Knight on TikTok? Viral star's drowning claim explored. It's kind of crazy to claim that you drowned, because it's like, you know, no, you didn't. The account of TikTok sensation William Knight, who is noted for his content on affirmation and manifestation, recently sent his fans into panic mode after suggesting on a post that he had drowned. The picture shared on X on November 30th appeared to be a screenshot of a Facebook post by Feejabobot 1500. Okay, that was the funeral picture. Yeah, this one. Oh, he said it about himself. He reposted it and said, it's so sad that this guy drowned. He was kind of funny. The image, however, is doctored. What? As it is quite a viral Dragon Ball meme, where many have previously edited faces of other people. You know, I gotta say, all this does not seem very in line with the core message of his content. All of his videos are like, relax. You wanna find purpose in life, just be cool. You know, breathe in, wait 20 minutes, breathe out. Also, I died, I drowned, I'm dead. Or am I? I might be a demon. And then he just goes back to making videos being like, shh, 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 it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, baby.
Learn about these 4 ex-government employees who risked everything to tell you the truth about extraterrestrials.
Okay, now this seems like a drastically different type of content than it usually makes too. Government whistleblowers? Meditation content and conspiracy theory content are something that feel like they should not go hand in hand. One is calming, the other is not at all. The top 4 people that tried to warn us that aliens are taking over the government but died by mysterious circumstances before they could. It's not very relaxing.
Former Pentagon intelligence officer Angelia Schultz held a press conference detailing her encounters with extraterrestrials at an ET base in the Mojave Desert.
And now, she is the tree standing behind me. This is what the government did to her for speaking out. Yo, what? I don't know what this video was, Robert, but it's currently unavailable. It's in the Google Doc Robert sent me as another conspiracy TikTok, and it is not here. That's kind of spooky, dude. William is being censored by the government. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that guided tour through William Knight's TikTok account. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. And let's just jump into it. So I've been seeing a bunch of discourse lately about millennials versus Gen Z. It seems like there's like this big feud between the two generations. I keep seeing TikToks from Gen Z people making fun of millennials for like wearing skinny jeans and talking about Harry Potter too much. And you know what? That's fair. Honestly, my whole life I've considered myself a millennial, and I have worn skinny jeans. And I probably will continue to wear them, honestly. Jeans that are just a little bit too tight for my sweet little legs. But I'm not even sure if I am a millennial. Because like every website that I look at has a different definition of where millennial ends and where Gen Z starts. So I don't even know whose side I'm supposed to be on here. I feel like sometimes I agree with the Gen Z's, like, yeah, that's fucking lame. Millennials, you do talk about Harry Potter too much. But then sometimes I agree with millennials. I only agree with millennials when I see a Gen Z talking about something that I do and I'm like, hey, okay, hold up. You can make fun of them for talking about how much they love coffee and saying awkward too much, but you can't. The second you start coming for me, that's where we have an issue. That's when I become a millennial, I guess. So I really want to figure out whose side I'm actually supposed to be on here. So I actually Googled BuzzFeed Millennial Gen Z Quiz, which is actually probably the most millennial thing that I could Google. I was like, shoot, we gotta get to the bottom of this, guys. We gotta look on BuzzFeed, the most reliable source of information. And I found this quiz, so I want to do that. But actually, I think maybe the best thing to do first is just to Google what a millennial is, because I want to make sure that I'm not like way off and I am somewhere in the middle, in the transition period. What are the birth year for millennials? Gen Y or millennials? Oh, I didn't realize that. We come before Gen Z, so that makes us Gen Y. That kind of makes a lot of sense. Wait, but what's gonna happen after Gen Z then? They're gonna run out of letters. Gen ZZ? That's gonna be one sleepy generation, dude. Okay, Gen Y or millennials were born between 1981 and 1994/6. They're currently between 25 to 40 years old. Okay, so I fall in that range. I was born in 1994. So according to this, I'm either right on the border or 2 years away from the border. They couldn't decide where the border was. Okay, over here it says end date is for sure 1996. So then I would definitely be a millennial. So maybe that answers our question. Maybe I don't have to do the quizzes now, actually. All right, that's the end of the video. Bye. This quiz that I found is specifically for, I think, people who fall right on the edge of millennial and Gen Z. It's called Hey Cuspers. It's time to figure out your generation once and for all. I feel like this quiz was honestly made for me. I want to figure out if I'm a Gen Z or a millennial. And if anyone's going to be able to do it, I think it's BuzzFeed. First off, is that what we're going to call people who are right on the edge? Cuspers? Sounds like custard. Yo, are you a Gen Z or a millennial? No, neither, dude. I'm custard. I'm a creamy little custard boy. So we've all heard about Gen Z calling out millennials for being uncool, and the older generation fighting back. But if you're a cusper, you might be feeling a little conflicted. You know what? I am feeling a little bit conflicted. Luckily, this quiz will sort you into the right generation, so you'll know which side to take. Wait, I want to see what do they have an article about Gen Z calling out millennials? I actually want to look at that. 18 things that millennials do that are no longer cool according to Gen Z. Number 1, wearing your hair in a side part. Oh. Number 2, wearing skinny jeans. Okay, I do own some slim-fitting jeans, I'll admit. Using the laugh emoji. Okay, so here's the thing, is that I do use the laugh emoji, but I feel like I use it ironically. Is that okay? I use it when I'm saying something that's really dumb, not when I'm like laughing at someone else's joke. It's hard to explain. I feel like I don't use it how an old person would use it. Is that okay? Showing off your Hogwarts houses? Okay, that's something that I've never done, so that's good. Oh, when you hear JoJo, who do you think of? JoJo Siwa or this JoJo? I actually don't know who this JoJo is. Is JoJo someone from The Bachelor? Is that her? Am I making that up? JoJo Bachelor. Is this her? Is that even the same person? Well, I don't know who that is anyway. I thought of JoJo Siwa. Do you remember writing on videotapes with Sharpies? Like, not explicitly. I'm sure I must have done that at some point. No, I don't think I did. I mean, like, if I had a VHS and I was too young to be writing on VHSs. I probably didn't even know how to write by the time we started using DVDs instead of VHSs, so I'm gonna say no. Oh, what do you think of when you hear the words TikTok? Okay, obviously I think of the app. Who thinks of the Kesha song now? That song is like 10 years old. I feel like even if you're a 30-year-old millennial, I mean, people are talking about the app TikTok way more than the TikTok song now. So why would you be thinking of the song? I'm picking the app. Did you ever rank your top 8 on MySpace? Oh, shit. Okay. This might be a millennial moment. I did have a MySpace. I don't remember if I did top 8. The only thing I remember about my MySpace is the profile picture that I had on it. I remember thinking my hair looked really cool at the time because it was like dirty blonde and it was like flipping out on the sides, you know? It was really long. And I remember thinking it looked really cool. I think I wanted to look like the dude from the movie Hoot. Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, this guy. I wanted to look like this guy. So just picture my profile picture being this on MySpace. That's what I looked like. But I don't think I did top 8. But I'm gonna say yes just to be safe, because I did have a MySpace. When you think of Ice Cube's acting, which movie comes to mind? Friday or Are We There Yet? I don't think I know what Friday is, so I'm gonna pick Are We There Yet? Did you grow up watching Hannah Montana or The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody? Yeah, I did. Which jeans do you prefer? Honestly, between these two, it's kind of a toss-up. I don't really know. I think they both look nice. And I definitely know which answer I'm supposed to pick for each generation. I think that's pretty obvious. You know, I'm just gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna click around the page until it clicks on one, because it's really a toss-up. I don't have any preference. Did I click on one? Whoa, what happened? I clicked on an ad. I don't want this. What did I do? Oh, now I gotta go back. Do I have to do this all again? Oh, shit. I shouldn't have done that. Now I gotta do the whole quiz over again. Okay, hold on. Okay, I gotta keep my mouse just right in here. And I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna click. I didn't do anything. I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna click. It picked one. Which one did I pick? I picked loose jeans. Okay. Was your first cell phone a flip phone? This one I feel like I'm gonna be going in the Gen Z category, but for the wrong reason. Because my first phone wasn't a flip phone. My second phone was a flip phone. My first phone was one of those like Nokia brick phones that just looks like a rectangle. Before I had a flip phone, I had one of those. So I feel like by clicking no, it's gonna think that my first phone was like an iPhone or something, but really it was just before I even had a flip phone, I had a different type of phone. The flip phone I had was a Razr, a Motorola Razr, which was pretty tight. I honestly miss that phone. That thing was sweet. So I'll be honest and I'll just click no, but I feel like that's a ill-conceived question. When you hear the word Millie, who do you think of? When I hear the word Millie, Millie Bobby Brown or a Millie by Lil Wayne? I wish the two answers weren't right there, because now I'm thinking of both of those equally. I didn't get a chance to just react to it by myself. Millie! I'm trying to just think of whatever pops into my head first. Millie! It's the song. It's probably the song. A Millie by Lil Wayne. Did you memorize your friend's phone number so you could do three-way calls on your landline? I mean, like, I think I still know some of my friends' parents' phone numbers from calling them. I wasn't really a big three-way call guy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that landlines used to exist and people don't really have them anymore. Like, I don't think I'll ever have a landline, because why would I want that? Did you memorize your friends' phone numbers? I'm gonna say yes. I did memorize my friends' phone numbers. When you hear the name Harry, who comes to mind? I'm gonna say Harry Styles, but that might just be because I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, and Harry Styles is a little more relevant than Harry Potter anyway. Sorry, Harry. The boy who lived? More like the boy whose career died. You're irrelevant, bro. Did you grow up watching MTV shows like Next, Date My Mom, and Room Raiders? Date My Mom? Wait, is that a real show? I mean, the answer's no. The answer to this is no, but hold on. Now I gotta look up the show Date My Mom. Date My Mom, 2004 reality series. Okay, so it was from 2004 to 2006. I was not allowed to watch MTV during 2004 and 2006. I was not old enough for MTV. Date My Mom is a television dating show airing on MTV. An 18 to 24-year-old heterosexual male, gay male, or lesbian female goes on 3 separate dates with 3 moms who try to convince them to pick their son or daughter. Oh, so you're not actually trying to get with the mom, you're trying to feel out the vibe of their child by dating her. Huh, interesting. Okay, that's weird. Well, I didn't watch that. They should make this again, but you actually are trying to get with the mom. And finally, which hair parting do you prefer? We got middle parts and we got side parts. Uh-oh. I don't know. I feel like they both look good. You know what? For the other one that was a toss-up, I picked the clear Gen Z answer. So for this one, I'll pick the clear millennial answer. I'll pick side parts. Oh! Whoa, dude. Gen Z. Holy cow. Interesting. Very interesting. Gen Z, huh? Going into this quiz, I was not expecting to get Gen Z. I'm almost positive I am a millennial. I fall in the millennial thing. I think I might just have immature taste in things. Immature in the most literal sense. I'm not trying to add a negative connotation to that. I just mean like, I have the taste that young people have, maybe. Which is, maybe is kind of cool right now. I feel like when I get older, that will be less cool. Like if I keep having the young generation's taste in things, by the time it's like 2040, and I'm, 45 years old, but I'll be identifying with Gen ZZZ, and I'll be like rocking out to their space music, and my kids will be like, Grandpa, why do we call you Grandpa if you're our dad? And also, get your own music, dude. Go listen to Lil Peep and Lil Pump. I feel like cool people nowadays, or at least maybe in my generation, I don't know if this is a Gen Z thing or a millennial thing, but like, I feel like my age growing up, sort of like the hipster kids would listen to the Beatles. I wonder who that will be when like we're old. I wonder who my generation's cool hip kids will listen to? Like, will they be like listening to Lil Pump and be like, damn, they really don't make music like this anymore. All the music these days is made by robots and it just goes beep boop, beep boop. Okay, let's read the description. Gen Z, you care deeply about the environment, you view society through a morally conscious lens, and you hope to leave this world a better place than you found it. Shit, speak for yourself, dude. I'm trying to make this world awful. I'm taking every chance I get to make this place a piece of shit. This is either the description of Gen Z or Boy Scouts. I remember when I was in a Boy Scout, every time we would... I just said in a Boy Scout, I meant in Boy Scouts. I remember when I was in a Boy Scout, every time we would leave a campsite, we would have to walk around and pick up trash to make sure that we left it a better place than we found it. So, maybe Boy Scouts were the original Gen Z. You might spend a bit too much time on your phone. I do. But you also know how to harness the power of technology for good. Yo, that last part is honestly kind of true. I do know how to harness the power of technology for good. Like, for example, I just spent like 2 weeks making a song about wanting to fuck a Minecraft creeper with Curtis. Technology, man. We wouldn't have been able to do that 30 years ago. Okay, I kind of feel like I know whose side I'm supposed to be on now. I'm a regular Gen Zer. Okay, let's do another quiz just to make sure, actually. So this one just says, if you've done more than 30 of these things, you're a zillennial. This is just figuring out if I'm on the cusp. So this is gonna tell me if I'm a cusper, which I obviously am. Okay, check off everything that applies to you. You identified as a 90s kid growing up because technically you were alive in them. Yes, I was a kid in the 90s, so I was a 90s kid. You enjoyed the best of 90s snacks and 2000 snacks. What's the difference? What does Scooby-Doo fruit snacks count as? Because whatever those were, those slapped. I'm trying to think of what like a 90s snack would be. Like pizza rolls or something? Pop-Tarts? Okay, I'll say both, sure. You knew the ultimate outfit was from Justice or Limited 2. Okay, I didn't shop at those places, so I'm not gonna check it. You've watched some 90s shows like Rugrats and all that. I did watch Rugrats. I never watched all that though. But you saw older shows like Full House mostly through reruns. Yes. Oh my god, dude. I'm checking like everything on this list. I'm a straight up cusper. Fell asleep on the couch in the middle of the night watching George Lopez. Oh, dude. It is kind of weird how universal all of these experiences are. Just because you were born like anywhere in a 5-year time span, you just immediately have so much in common with like everybody. But I guess it's also not very surprising because of how much our society revolves around TV, and most of these questions are just about TV. These nationally broadcasted shows that literally millions of people, if not tens of millions of people watch. I guess it's not that surprising. Your emo phase happened in middle school, not high school. Oh shoot. Dude, I did go through a little smidgen of an emo phase. And you know what? I did go through, it was middle school. It was, yeah. I had one of those, have you ever seen one of those beanies with a brim? A beanie with a brim, like a tiny little brim? I thought I was the coolest guy in my whole school when I bought one of those. It had kind of like a skater emo vibe to it, and I had that, and I also had Heelys, and I thought I was pretty darn cool. You remember when unlimited texting wasn't the norm? Yes. Your main medium for art was kid pics, dude! Oh, I forgot about Kid Pics. Did y'all fuck with Kid Pics or what? Kid Pics was like a program on the computer, which is sort of like Microsoft Paint, but like a fun version that had all these cool brushes and tools. And you could put little stamps down, and you could, oh dude, this is, whoa, this is bringing back really deep memories of making the circles. Okay, this is a millennial moment right here, guys. I know my millennials in the comments are gonna fuck with the Kid Pics nostalgia. You played a lot of Club Penguin. Yes, I did. You watched the cringy millennial versus Gen Z fight online and just quietly minded your own business because you don't really want to claim either. I guess so. Sure, I'll check that. All right, show me my results. You're a zillennial. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Okay, this quiz is called If You've Done More Than 30 of These Things, You're a Zillennial. I didn't check more than 30 of these things. I checked 28, and my result was, you're a Zillennial! You're definitely a millennial Gen Z cusper. I feel like I'm not. I feel like that this goes against the whole title of the quiz. You were born in the late 90s or very early 2000s. I wasn't. I was born in the mid-90s. This quiz is straight up wrong. You're also probably not too sure where the heck we fit in right now, but at least we're all confused together. I feel like you're more confused than me. You made this whole quiz wrong. Okay, well, you know what I think I learned from this? I think that I am a millennial, technically, in the year that I was born, but I think that, like, because I'm on YouTube so much and TikTok, I sort of understand maybe a little bit more Gen Z stuff than most millennials do. I think that's what I'll say. Okay, well, that was fun, but now it's time to talk about our sponsor. This video has been sponsored by Current, aka the future of banking, and today they are actually going to be helping me give back to you guys. Current, if you did not know, is a mobile bank. They're a real bank with a Visa debit card. This is my card. And a really cool thing about them is they told me for this sponsorship, they specifically want to help me give you guys money. So they're giving me $5,000 to give to you guys on Current. So I'm gonna be splitting it up between 10 people. That way each person will get like $500. So if you sign up for Current and request me $500, my username on Current is just Danny Gonzalez. I will be accepting 10 of those requests. So yeah, should be fun. Request money from me. I will pay you money. Honestly, it's a really great service too. They've got, I mean, just as many features as like your traditional old person's bank. It works with Apple Pay, Google Pay, Cash App, Venmo, and signing up is free, and they ship you your card for free. So really no reason not to. There's a chance that you could win $500. So if you want to sign up, go to current.com/Danny, and again, if you want $500, then you can request it from me. My username on there is Danny Gonzalez. So thank you to Current for doing this, and thank you to you guys for checking out Current. Obviously, it helps me out when you guys check out my sponsors, and it's also gonna help you out because Current is an amazing service, and also, you could win money. So no reason not to.
I forgot to record anything after the ad read, like an outro. But I also don't usually do outros on this channel. Did you guys like the video? Bye.
Hello everybody and welcome back. We are doing another subreddit video today. I'm very excited to check out the subreddit and see what the community's been up to. See what this beautiful community that I fostered has been conjuring up the past couple weeks. So let's hop into it. Let's go top of the month. Alpha male YouTube hates Danny. So this is a picture of a video from 5 years ago when Laura did my makeup, and that's a clown. And then here's a man who has also a design on his face, but his is tattooed on. They could have picked so many manly men that didn't also have paint on their face. So I'm a clown and he's a man because I'm wearing makeup and he is not. I assume that's what it means. It's only 30 seconds long, it looks like. What are they gonna say about me? Are they gonna make me sad? We'll go search it up. All right, let's check it out, man. Whoa! Holy shit. Wait, am I even in this video? This video has nothing to do with me. Stop being weak. Take responsibility for your life. You are not a baby, you are a man. Fight for your goals. Nothing worthy is given free. I'm sorry, what the fuck did that video have to do with me? That video was not about me at all. The thing is, on rare occasion, videos like this do, like, make a point. Like, hey, take some responsibility in your life. Obviously, there's forces outside everybody's control that you can't. But, you know, it is your life. Don't let others control it. Like, sure, yeah. Be your own person. Think for yourself. That's great. But just, it's not really about what you say sometimes. It's about how you say it. Granted, a lot of these channels are super toxic. I'm not trying to say like I agree with all these channels, but like, you know, if being masculine is important to you, do that. Just don't be an asshole. You can be masculine without being a dick. I do think it's kind of funny that they say it is your life, don't let others control it, right after it showed someone who's clearly in the military. Y'all know what being in the military is, right? You don't just get to like do whatever you want. That's not, they don't just like send you off and are like, we trust you. Go ahead, you get the job done. Whatever job you want, get it done. Be a man, don't let others control you. Join the Navy. This clip for one of the beta males they use is like a guy getting emotional over a trailer for Star Wars. I've always thought that was so fucked up to make fun of people for getting like emotional over a franchise that's really important to them. This video is just as corny as crying about Star Wars. How could someone possibly call Danny soy when he literally has the endorsement of the Liver King? That's a good point, dude. Are you a primal? I didn't think so. They should have man here and then king here. This should say liver prince. These AI boyfriends are getting out of control. What are your thoughts on Danny Gonzalez? I think Danny Gonzalez is a great singer and songwriter. Wow, how kind of him to say. Yes, that is his name. He was born in New York City, but moved to Los Angeles when he was very young. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. Wow, doubling down. His real name is Peter Gene Hernandez, but he goes by Danny. OMG, I never knew that. I slowly thrust? It's okay, I didn't know that until a few years ago when I started listening to his music. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? You know what, I'll agree with the original statement of this post. These AI bots are getting out of control. Yeah, let me just tell you like an incorrect fact, and and then slowly thrust and then like gaslight you about the thing I just told you. Does the AI bot just like make this shit up, or are they getting this information from somewhere? Like, is he confused or is he just lying? I should do a video where I talk to more AI bots. I slowly thrust. Oh, they were getting their point across. Yeah, his name's actually Peter Gene Hernandez. That actually is his name. Don't believe me? Yeah, it's all right you didn't know that. I didn't know either until I started listening to his music, so. Okay, we got me having a lot of fun with my main and second channel videos. Meanwhile, my subreddit videos are drowning, and then Underwater Dead is my gaming channel. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't really post there anymore. I mean, it was fun to do for a while, but I'm just like not really a gamer. And that was also like super time consuming. It was just like a ton of time to devote to something I wasn't like super into. It was fun. Like I liked live streaming. Maybe someday I'll live stream and not game. Like, you know, I could do videos like this, like reaction stuff on live and then cut it down for second channel videos. That could be kind of cool. I miss his GTA series. I'm so sad he didn't keep up with that. It was thoroughly enjoyable. I guess it's nice that people liked watching those, but I'm like really bad at every video game. Oh, we got an ad in here. Let's see. What kind of bad mobile ad do we have today? So she killed the baby. She had a baby, she loads the washer. Oh, she still has the pile of clothes in her hands and not the baby. The baby's binky's on the ground. So you can decide whether to throw everything in the trash or destroy everything with a hammer. Oh, and then you kind of just turn it into a second living room. That's tight. It's so interesting with these ads because there's no way this actually happens in the game. She got over murdering her baby real fast. Hey, we don't know how much time was in between there. This could have been months. Could have been years. We don't know how much time passed in between her finding the binky and destroying her infant son's room. Why are you guys still supporting Danny Gonzalez like the police didn't find human remains as evidence of cannibalism in his LA home that he sold in 2013? Okay, people change, all right? People grow. That was like 8 years ago. What do you want me to do? I could go back to eating people. Would that make you happy? You want me to do that shit again? I don't think so. So how about just forgive me? I merged Danny with Danny. I guess you could say this is literally Too Danny, Too Furious. Ooh, this is weird. It's double Danny. This looks more like me than I did. That's awful. It's like every feature of my face is like double. Actually, it's kind of not. It actually doesn't really look like me. It's just kind of uncanny. It tried to make my face end right here, but then also made it end over here. How does Danny and Danny look less like Danny? Man's looks like a Tommy or Daniel or something. Yeah, he looks more like a Tom than a Danny. Can we get a Tom check? What do we think about Tom? Can we get a temperature check on whether this is Tom or not? Let me know in the comments. If I had to name this person, I don't think I would say Tom, honestly. To me, this looks like a Henry or something. Honestly, he looks British and he looks like his name would be Henry. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is a comment from my last video about the MGK movie. Let's read it. I've watched your videos for years, Danny, but you're just straight up hating on him in this video. This is neither the best nor funniest movie review you did. That really hurts to hear, because every time I am trying to make literally the best video I've ever made, even though I've made hundreds of videos, I still expect each one to be literally the best video I've ever made, so that does really hurt to hear. You don't need to jump on the hate train, love. You're better than that. This movie was obviously dripping in irony and sarcasm. I agree that it's a very well written nor necessarily the best directed movie, haha. I think they mean I agree it's not very well written or the best directed. So it's a bad movie is what you're saying? I agree. But he's just a guy, not giving a single fuck. That was part of the problem with the movie, actually. It's that no one seemed like they cared. Doing whatever he wants to do, putting stupid jokes in and shit. Does this person agree with me? At first he was like, Danny, I'm sorry, but you're just hating on the movie for no reason. Sure, was it a bad movie? Yeah. Did it seem like he didn't give a fuck and was just throwing in bad joke after bad joke? Yeah. And were those all points you brought up during the review? Yeah. So what was I saying again? But he probably didn't try winning an award. Don't tear people down for views, Danny. What I do on my channel all the time. You could have made this video funnier by being more neutral. Well, that's just not true. It always is kind of interesting because, you know, I have like such a wide audience that occasionally I will make fun of something that has some kind of intersection with my fan base. And so it's kind of interesting to see how people react when that happens. Oftentimes people are like, hey, you know, I like this thing, but I don't mind seeing somebody joke about it. Usually usually people have a sense of humor about that kind of thing, or they'll leave like a jokingly upset response. It is kind of funny to see someone who's watched my videos for years. This person has watched me poke fun at other movies for years, and then the second I make fun of an artist this person's clearly a very big fan of, they're like, you know, you don't have to hate on everything. You should be more neutral. Wow, Marmaduke stand in the wild. Imagine this comment on any other video. On the Marmaduke video, the ratatouing video. Danny, I'm sorry, but you did not have to jump on the hate bandwagon. Marcel has it hard enough as it is. He was clearly just having fun with it. He didn't give a fuck. He was just trying to steal some strawberries from the kitchen. They're wrong for that. MGK sucks balls. Okay, XEM1S, I've been a fan of your comments for years, and I've seen you say that countless other people suck balls and thought it was funny every other time, but you really crossed the line with this one. MGK is untouchable. He's a god, and he sucks balls, but when he does it, it's because he doesn't give a fuck. Danny as Marmaduke. I like that they put my picture on like a picture of someone else doing yoga. You can tell because they kept like the Google image results. Keeping it simple, hands and. This is Marmaduke doing yoga. Whoa! Somebody drew me as a freaking Jedi and a Mandalorian? Okay, that's sick. That's so cool. Wow. So that's what I would look like if I was a Jedi. I'd make a cool ass Jedi. That's sick. Thank you for making that. Okay, all right. I gotta come clean about something. I didn't want this to turn into a whole thing, okay? But there's been some misinformation that's gotten a little bit out of hand with this post, so we need to talk about it, okay? This was a clip from the video where I was trying to find the worst iPhone game. I'll just let you watch it, and then we can talk about it. If you want to kill your entire family and swap them out with people that look different, oh, hello. Okay, so this person who posted it said screaming dog, and then a person underneath said, I think it was the guy. I remember rewinding the vid over and over to figure out what it was, XD. Someone said, still not sure who it is. He needs to explain this clip. I need to know where the scream came from. I didn't mean for it to be so confusing, honestly. I thought people would know that I just edited in that scream, but a lot of people thought that it was this old man like screaming for his dog to come back, because it was just such a short clip. It's kind of hard to tell, I guess. It's just a screaming sound effect. I thought it would be funny if the dog screamed when it ran away. So I threw in a dog screaming sound effect, and I've seen a lot of misinformation of people saying it was the old man screaming at his dog. It was not, all right? It was just a funny little edit. Yeah, knowing Danny, it's just an edit. See, Woombi, that's why you know me best. You really do know me. This is my good friend, Woombi. Woomy Bai? Woomy B? Yeah, it's my good friend. Hey, what video is this from? Danny's YouTube channel. I like to do Danny portraits for art practice and wanted to share. Oh, that's kind of sick. This is cool. I love the colors, actually. The yellow and the blue contrast really well. That's actually a sick ass picture. That's really cool too. These are all really good. Like, are these actually paintings? They look so good that it's like, is this like just a filter on a picture? But no, I guess it does look like they drew. Yeah, they definitely drew this one. That's insane. These are really cool. Look at the detail in my hand. That's awesome. Nice job. 2 thumbs right up my own ass. All right, I'm feeling a little bit crazy today. So what the heck, you know what? Let's go, instead of top of the month, let's just go new and see what people are posting on right in this very moment. We should all show our favorite Danny videos. Here's mine, the Joker video. That's a pretty solid video. I actually really like that one. I haven't gone back and looked at that video in a long time, but I remember it being really funny. Sometimes you just come across like a gold mine that is just so funny on its own that it makes making the video really easy. Like, I sat down to write that video and I feel like it just poured right out of me. It's just so ridiculous. It's like, how could I not write a good video about that, you know? Okay, this person said, trying Troom Troom's awful kidnapping hacks. That one's pretty good too. That one came out, I think, like a year ago, and is still like consistently one of my like most viewed videos every month. I wonder if I could pick my favorite video that I've ever done. I think I could. Let me think. I think my favorite video I've ever done was the Tesla video. That was like the most fun to make. I think it turned out really well. I was like really excited the whole time I was making it. Got everything that I look for. I am working on a video right now currently that I think has the possibility to be my new favorite video. It's another one of those videos that like I feel really excited the whole time I'm working on. I guess I don't really know when it'll come out, but I'm gonna go shoot it like in less than a week. So I'm really excited about it. Guess you'll just have to wait and see what it is. Whoa, I made a GIF of random frames from every single video from Danny. Oh, this is crazy. It'd be really cool, whoever made this, if you did it in order. It'd be cool to see like a progression of like how my videos have changed over the years, but it's just kind of like in a random order, but still really interesting to see. I've filmed in so many different rooms. That's really cool. That must have taken forever. How many videos do I have? I don't even know. I've got 262 videos. Why does Danny constantly look like he was just told there was homework? I don't know what you mean by that. But I resent that comment. Probably because I'm always watching like the weirdest thing possible on my channel. And I guess I just make that face sometimes, man. Interesting. I'm Netflix, Drew is HBO Max, and Curtis is Disney Plus? I don't know about that. I don't know. Don't do Drew dirty like this. He's definitely Hulu. Don't do Drew dirty is an insane tongue twister. Don't do Drew dirty. Don't do Drew dirty. Don't do Drew dirty. I feel like none of them fit. It's hard to even compare people to streaming services. It's like, I don't know if I fuck with it. All right, well, you know what? I think that's enough for today. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.